one good talk with a Whippeal alumna deserves another. NEC Prime Performer for Week 7, Whitney Brown, rejoining us here on Volleyball Weekly. And I guess now, Whit, it's damn the Torpedoes, full steam ahead into conference play. How do you guys feel now that you're heading back into it and that, in every sense of the phrase, every match is important from here on out?
I think that still feel just a little frustrated that now we're having really good games and sometimes the results still not what we need. So it's just that extra little fight. Keep pushing. We know we're doing the right things. We're making the right moves now. It's a matter of not making mistakes at the wrong time and just continuing to push, because we can't stop now. Like you said, we need to just go full steam ahead. We don't have time to lose any more games.
You did things in the city match Tuesday night against Duquesne, just kind of underscoring your point that I don't necessarily think the final score of that match does you guys justice, just knowing the way that that match kind of played out. What did you guys do well that you can kind of maybe draw upon and build upon as you get ready to dive back into the conference games?
I thought our outsides were able to be really productive that game, and we've been needing somebody to step up out there. And as a team, we were doing a really good job staying steady through the whole match, and then at the last 5 points of the game, we'd start making a little bit of errors. But I think overall, like, our compete and our energy level are staying a lot steadier the whole way through the game. So I think that knowing that and knowing we're able to do that, we can take that into this weekend.
Anytime I see you execute one of those sneaky dump-ins, like when they look like you're going to set it and then you just dump it in, I get a kick out of watching that. I get a kick out of the fist pump that usually follows that, for that matter. That's very fun for me to watch personally. Is that kind of a favorite play of yours, I guess, or just something that you guys work on a lot?
For me, it's something that when I see that middle blocker on the other team committing to a hitter, I know it's a free point, because my passers put the ball up right where I need it and I can execute that point for the play. So, yeah, it's fun. I mean, I get a kill. But, no, it's just something that helps energize our team, stay on top, stay up with the lead. So, yeah, it's a fun play.
And again, it's fun for us to watch. We love it when we love seeing it in live action. This is your first year as a starter at your position, and I know it takes time, for a new starter at your position to develop chemistry with the regulars. But, I mean, you're fitting in really nicely at this point. You and Emma play very well together. You and really everybody else play well together. What's been the key to sort of managing the extra responsibilities as a starter?
So I don't know if I've been connecting really well with everybody all the time, but like you're right, it's definitely a work in progress. It's something we've had to battle and struggle through and practice and even in games. But I feel like in order to connect with them on the court, I've had to work hard on our relationships off the court as well. We're really open to communication with each other and just keeping all lines of communication open, whether it's them telling me what they need or me asking what they need if they're a little bit afraid to speak up. But we've been able to fix that communication line in order to put some balls away.
And speaking of hard work, I know that prior to the two homecoming matches, and after the two homecoming matches for that matter, Dale and some of the players talked about just the intensity in practice leading up to those matches and how, you did things a little differently. You had a little more intense practices right before matches than usual, and it seemed to pay dividends for you guys. How would you describe the intensity in practice this week?
So far, we had one practice on Monday, and it's the same, compete. Every drill we do, it's a win or lose situation, and there's a punishment for losing. So we're trying to develop that win or lose mentality, and I think we're going to have a similar practice today.
I have to ask, what is the punishment? Not that we expect you to lose, but what is the punishment?
Just a simple exercise, whether it's sprints or crunches, but something you don't want to do.
Right.
And losing. And losing's the punishment, so.
We don't want to look bad. That pride is a very big thing. Some Pittsburgh pride here on display with us. Whitney Brown having a nice sophomore year for the Colonials, and a couple of big NEC matches coming up this weekend. Again, Fairleigh Dickinson will be the opponent on Friday, and that'll be 5 p.m. And then Saturday you can watch the match at 4 p.m. on NEC Front Row as the Colonials will travel to Sacred Heart, and again, hopefully coming home with a couple of big W's. Thank you, Whitney. Good luck this week.
Thank you.